There we are. We are live. Hey, Ashley. I am feeling much better today. Thank you for asking. Yes, they are a pain. Migraines are a pain. And I do not wish them on anybody. Hey, Jessie, how are you, darling? So I'm going to give it just a second for a few others to jump on. Hey, Laura. Hey, Leslie. How are you doing, darling? How you doing? Laura, how are y'all doing down there in Florida? Hey, Marianne. Hey, Mary Ellen. How are you? Hey, Sally. Hey, Karen. It's been a busy day. I went and picked up my first official Azure Standard order, and I am so happy, so happy. I got 4 cases of the wide mouth pint jars without the rings and lids. I didn't need them. Lord knows I've got plenty. And y'all, they were cheap. Okay. So don't forget, I dropped my pen. Don't forget, I am now an affiliate with Azure Standard, and my link for that is in the description. So if you shop Azure Standard, or if you're interested in shopping with Azure Standard, use that link and get you some deals, because I sure did. Let me grab my pen. Hold on a minute. Okay. Whew. Thank you. Thank you so much. Got this at Cato's. I am in love with it. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Dina. Hey, Mamo. How are you? Oh, yes. Feeling much better. Y'all, there was just no way I could do anything last night. I slept all afternoon and pretty much all night last night. Paps woke me up when um, he and Aiden got back. They went on a little adventure yesterday and to kind of quieten things down, And so he woke me up when they got back, fed me. I went right back to bed. Hey, Bonnie. But Louisiana doesn't have one anywhere near me. Start you one. Start you a drop. Get with them, Ashley, and see what it would take to start a drop. Um, I'm sure you could get enough people together. You know, I don't know what the amount would be that you'd have to have in orders in order to start a drop. But I'm actually thinking about starting one here because the nearest one to us is 45 minutes ish, and there's not one in our little county or around. So I'm thinking about seeing what it would take to start one here. Wouldn't hurt to try. Just saying. Thank you, Jessie. Thank you. Thank you. So, how's everybody doing? It's been a while, y'all. It's been a week. Okay, last week was definitely a week, and this week, hopefully, things are fixing to slow down and go at a pace that I can handle. Okay, I am not one that does well. Go 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 go. I like my scheduled things. I like to be at home getting things done. Um, this week we are in the 60s for the highs, and we are looking at probably getting our first frost this week. And that is unheard of in this area. Normally, we do not get our first frost until November or so. And this is crazy. We're fixing to have a visitor. Hang on. Yes.
Hello.
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 What are you doing?
I don't know.
Mm, okay. He got a haircut finally, if y'all can't tell. He got a haircut.
I can barely tell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, can you go play with Paps for a little while?
But he's pooping.
No.
Yes, he is.
Go on. Don't say that again.
No, he is. Need a hug.
Okay, give me a hug. And then I think I think he's in the bedroom, okay? Go.
No, he's not.
Go right now. You're gonna get in trouble. Oh Lord. You never know what's
He's
gonna
not
come.
in the bedroom or the bathroom.
My bedroom, not yours. Go.
I know.
Okay, go look. You've not been gone long enough. You never know what's going to come out of that kid's mouth. Like you don't. Okay? You don't. Oh my God. So let me apologize right off the bat for that, okay? Oh, Lord. So I was seeing some are sick.
Apparently he's in your room because he just got done pooping.
Okay, that's enough. Go on. Go. Hurry. Oh, Lord. This is going to be a theme tonight. I already feel it. Anyway. Oh, looks like somebody fell. Let me catch up here. Jesse fell. Bless your heart. I hope you're okay. Dina was sick from nerves. Okay, so I gotta tell you guys something, okay? Let me set up here where I can see. And so here's the deal. Last week I noticed something different about Joseph and his attitude and the way he was carrying himself, and I could see that he was struggling, okay? He was struggling for several days. And I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. I was scared. I knew that the chances were very high of him relapsing at that point in time, because I saw the struggle in his face and his actions and his demeanor and everything else. I saw it, and it scared the bejeebers out of me. And y'all, it just took everything that I've had in me to kind of to keep him occupied and out of the bed. Okay, he was sleeping a lot. Okay, and he was in a funk. He was in a real bad funk, and you know, I I could have come on here and talked to you guys and things like that, but what was I going to tell you? I mean, it's kind of like I'm telling you now, but what was I going to tell you? Well, there's nothing going on, but I feel like there's something that could go on. You know what I'm saying? I I don't know. I don't know. It was just like I don't know. I don't know. The weekend rolled around, and we were definitely busy all weekend. My washing machine took a dump, and I mean, it's been sounding like a sick donkey for, a few months now and leaking a little bit. And it finally said, deuces, I'm out. So, yeah, 2 weeks without a washing machine. And um, Paps and Joseph, we found one on Marketplace and I sent them to go get it. And they went and got it, put it in. Y'all, I have worked that little washer machine to no end. Okay, if it wasn't broke in before, it's broke in real good now. Okay. So, um, he is trying, Dina. He is. And I see that. I do. But I was. So, how is he now today? Today, um, his wife is off work on Mondays and Tuesdays, and um, they are out and about. She had a death in the family, so they are spending time with her family and helping to make arrangements and stuff for the death. So I haven't really seen him today, so I don't really know. Um, yeah, it this could definitely have played a factor in my headache. Not only that, but we had a surprise storm hit last night, and it was a big one. Okay, it was a good one. Um, didn't see it coming. There was nothing on the weather app about it. You know, I think we had a 2% chance of rain. That was it. And next thing I know, the thunder is shaking the house and going on. It was a bad storm. And y'all, I could be a terrific weather girl. Okay. When a storm like that's coming in, I normally get some kind of headache. Yeah, Sherry. Yeah, Sherry said she remembers that feeling. Something is off. Not sure what it is. Things seem to be okay, but I know something's coming. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I hate these days for him too, Dina. I worry. I worry so much. He's doing so well and wants to continue to do so well. And there's things coming up that are really good things for him. Okay? Really good things for him. And they're coming up. And he's just got to stay focused and looking forward to these things. Okay? And that's what I'm trying to remind him of. Better days are ahead. We'll get through this, you know. We'll get through this somehow or another. Let's just focus on what we can do right now, you know. So I've been getting him up, come on, let's go. Let's do this and let's do that. I really need your help, Uh can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? You know, can you move this for me? Can you carry this in here for me? It's little piddly stuff, but it keeps him busy. It keeps his mind off of things, and he's not, hyper focused on whatever it is he's got going on in that head of his. He's not laying in there by himself, in that bedroom and hyper focusing on whatever it is. Okay. I get him out of the room. I I get him busy. We get to laughing. Okay. I'll do something just totally off the wall, silly, or say something, or make a joke, or whatever. And we'll get to laughing. and I see whatever he's carrying on his shoulders. I see that being lifted, um, if only for a little while, you know. And this is one of the reasons why he's here, honestly, because 9 times out of 10, if they were alone and it was just him at home while she's at work, then, you know, the chances are good he's going to make that phone call or he's going to send that text message and somebody's going to pull up outside with whatever it is he's wanting. Okay. And we can't have that. We just can't have that. We can't. So, yeah. I have got to get back on track with this channel, with my new channel. Okay. I've got to get back on track and get things going again and get the videos made. There's so many different things I want to talk about and I want to do videos on and you know get the message out there and all that. And it seems like every single time I try to get started and I try to get back, you know, on the path with everything, something gets thrown out there, okay? And I feel like I'm being attacked hard, and I don't know, y'all. It's not good. It's not good. It's not. I'm trying so hard. There's just so much I can do, and I'm juggling a lot right now, okay? I am. I'm juggling a lot. I've got a lot of balls in the air and trying not to drop any of them. So there's that. There's that. So, oh, I'd love to fix it, Cindy. I would love to fix this for him. And if I could have, I would have years ago to where he didn't have to struggle and he didn't have to suffer. I really would have. But I know. I know there my hands are tied and there's not a damn thing I can do about any of it. None of it. I can sit here and I can cry and scream and beg and plead and you know talk to you guys till the cows come home. That does him absolutely no good. No, he doesn't do NA. We don't fool with that. He does, Marianne. He does. He does. That was one of the stipulations. So thank you, Mary Ellen. I appreciate that. I really do. This is hard, you guys. This is hard. It's just hard. Oh, Memo. That is 100% right. Ugh. I hate addiction. Addiction sucks. Okay? It sucks. And it's got a death grip on my child. And I know that. I know that. You know that sick feeling, that real heavy feeling that just sets in your chest, and it feels like you can't take a deep breath. You can't just can't breathe well. You can't take a deep breath, and this thing is not, and this is probably going to fall. Okay, there we go. That's what I felt all last week. Now it has let up, okay? It has let up, but that's what I felt all last week. And it's like, dear Lord, not again. I'm not ready. I can't go through this again. Don't let that other shoe drop. God, please. And then I got mad. Yes, I have sat down, I have talked to Joseph. He knows exactly how I feel, what I fear. He has confirmed several things, okay? He has confirmed that he was struggling. I knew he was struggling. I knew he was. He did confirm that he went and bought a THC vape. Um, I don't remember what they call it, Delta 8. Oh, Aiden held my hand last night until he fell asleep. It was the sweetest thing. He just kept telling me, I love you, Nanny. I love you, Nanny. I hope you feel better tomorrow, Nanny. You know, it is a good thing that he's talking to me. I feel good about that. Okay. But to know that he went out and bought this vape, and the only way I knew this was he came through my front door, and my couch sits right next to my front door. Okay, there is a little end table between the couch and the door, and my my spot, okay, in the living room is on the end of that couch right there next to that table. That's my little world. I've got all my stuff right there, okay, my remotes and all that. And he walked through the front door, and when he shut it, the breeze hit me, and I could smell it. And I knew, and I looked at him and I said, dude, really? Why? Why? What have you done? What have you done? He pulled it out of his pocket, and he came over and he sat down in the chair, and he said, I needed it, Mom. I needed it. And I said, you needed what? What have you done? You know, just what have you done? And he said, I went and bought me a THC vape. He said, it's 8, Delta 8 or whatever. And I said, that's still THC. Why would you do that? And he said, I just needed it. I needed something to take the edge off. And I said, okay, I see that. Okay. I said, but why did you feel like you needed something to take the edge off, you know? And he said, I'm just having a hard time, Mom. I just needed something. And I said, okay, what happens the next time, you know, you need something? Are you just going to go get it? Is it going to be that easy for you to just go get it? No, no, Mom, that's not going to happen. I said, you were doing so well, you know. And I'm trying not to guilt trip, okay? I'm learning from the therapist that is I'm trying to let him know that I know, okay? I know what you've done. I don't support it, okay? But I'm not going to guilt trip you about it because that's not going to do any good. That's not going to do anything but piss him off and send him who knows where, okay? And that doesn't work, y'all. It doesn't work. After all these years, guilt tripping, it just goes in one ear and out the other. And it in the between, it pisses them off, okay? Because they only capture words that they want to pick out that you said, okay? And somehow or another, from this ear through here and out this ear, it gets twisted and knotted, and it comes out to be not even what I was saying, not even what I was intending. You know, it doesn't even sound like anything I would say. Another reason that he said that he chose this is because, and I am not advocating anything here, okay? Apparently, these vapes do not show up on drug tests. And he knows that he's got probation coming up and all that. And, you know, oh no, Peggy, no, I'm not. No, I agree. He's trying to feel normal because, you know, he's been doing this almost as long as he's not. Okay? Truth be told, he's probably been doing things probably as you know as long as he's not over half his life. He has he has somebody that he can go to and talk to and things like that, and but he's got to want to go to them and talk to them. And there are times when he will pick up the phone and he will call them and he will talk to them, and then there are other times where he he can't. I have a little black dog trying to come in here. Oh yes, yes. uh Laundry piling up, it's crazy, okay? I only do laundry for the three of us, me, Paps, and Aiden. They do their own laundry. Um, yeah, 2 weeks. No, no, it cannot. It can't pile up like that again.
Hello.
No, sir. Going back in there. Nanny's talking.
Okay.
Go.
But I need a hug.
Okay, give me a hug and go put my laundry basket up, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go. Oh, Renee, that is amazing. That is amazing. Praise the Lord for y'all. That is great. That is great. That is awesome. Anyway, again, I could have come on here and I could have said exactly what I've just said, okay? But last week I couldn't have put the words together as well as I feel like I have done tonight, okay? And I may not. Y'all, I am not um I am not a good presenter, okay? I'm just not. I'm simple, I'm me, I'm who I am and what I am. And yeah. There are times when I have to gather my words and I have to gather myself and my feelings and my emotions and all the things. I have to gather those and, you know, otherwise it would just be squirrel moment after squirrel moment after squirrel moment, you know. It's been a tough couple of weeks. So use my words. Oh, I could get in trouble. It does. It does. But when I don't know exactly what I'm calming down from, I don't know exactly how I feel about things. I don't know where I'm at in a situation at that point in time or at that moment. And, I really have to focus on figuring things out. Okay. Talking to you guys is awesome. Okay. And, I'm not used to having y'all got to remember I'm not used to having a community. Okay, I am not. I'm the one that has been dealing with this all by myself for 14 years. Um, this is my first year of having a community that I can go and talk to, that I can go and you know just put it out there what's going on, and you're going to understand. You know, you know exactly where I'm at, what I'm going through, what I'm dealing with, and all the feelings and emotions that come along with that. And I'm not used to that. I am not used to that. And that's something I'm working on too. It really is. It really is. It's something, and maybe there are others here in the group that are dealing with the same thing. You've not had that love and support like, you know There you go. We can't let our guard down and really relax because in the past, when I have done that in a group setting, okay, I have I've been attacked, I've been put down and called names and ugly things said, you know, and it's just like, okay, okay, you know, I'm gonna shut my mouth, I'm gonna lock it up, and I'm gonna throw away the key. You know, here I don't have to do that. I am in control. I have the power. I have the desire and the want to here. You know, just like all the rest of you do. You know, if we're not feeling up to being here and to listening or to participating or whatever the case may be, we all have that choice of hitting that back button or that X or whatever it may be. In my case, it's an X there, okay? We all have that choice. And y'all, there are times when that's okay. It's okay. It really is. There's times when, I mean, I didn't feel like it yesterday. So, you know, I chose not to do anything yesterday. Yes, I had a migraine, you know. Yes, I was sick. I chose to put myself in a timeout until, you know, I could get things together, get myself together. I hate crying, okay? I hate crying on here worse than anything in this world, okay? I hate it. I do. I hate showing that emotion. And somehow or another, somehow or another, almost every time I get on here and start talking, when we have a full on conversation about addiction, I'll wind up squalling like a darn baby. Okay? And I hate that. I hate that with a passion. I do. Now, when I'm really mad, I'll cry then too. That's how you'll know I'm really mad when I start crying. Mm. I do need it, Susan. I do. It's hard to keep, and I'm finding it harder and harder to keep it all in. You know, the longer this goes on, the harder I'm finding to keep from crying. You know, I can't listen to the Jelly Roll song. I am not okay. I can't hear it. Doesn't matter where I'm at. Okay. Um, I just I burst into big old ugly tears. Yeah, Renee. Yeah. Oh, I laid and watched Steel Magnolias again yesterday. Y'all, that's my favorite movie of all time. I can tell it to you word for word, front and back. Okay. Oh, I see myself as Weezer Boudreaux. I love the relationship. between her and Clary. I do. I love it. And I laid and watched it. And y'all, I cry in the same parts that I cry at every time. I laughed at the same thing. I mean, you know. Oh, it's my favorite. It is absolutely my favorite. I can watch it over and over and over again and never get tired of it. Never, never. It's my favorite. And if it does not show a reality of southern living, I don't know what does. It just does. It just does. There is another song that I cannot listen to, and that is um, She Talks to Angels by the Black Crows. And, that's played. I have Sirius XM in my car, okay? And that has played, I don't know, probably 25 to 30 times this weekend. Every time I get in my car, that song is on. And it's like, are you for real right now? Are you for real? So, yeah. I am a part of a couple of different support groups, this being one of them. Um, I do not do any organized support groups. Um, I am. I had my reasons for that. Um, so this is the time Joseph is going to get through and be clean. That's my prayer. From your lips to God's ears, Miss Shirley. I I sincerely pray that. I pray that prayer over him on a daily basis. I do. I do. Yeah, Cindy. Yeah. Oh, Laura, I can only imagine. I can. I talked to um, some friends of mine that live up in one of the affected areas here in East Tennessee over the weekend, and bless their hearts. They're trying their best to stand their ground to keep looters out from and taking whatever else it is that they hadn't already lost, and they're 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 having a tough time doing it. They are. They're sacrificing a lot to hang on to what little bit they have left, and you know, I worry about them. I worry about you guys that are in Florida and having to deal with the hurricane down there. Um, oh, they are. Mary Ellen, Lord have mercy. Some of the stories that she has told me and some of the videos that she has sent me and stuff of what is going on, it's too much. Nobody should have to deal with that, okay? Nobody should. I sure did, Jesse. I sure did. Sure did. We have our reading time every night, and well, story time. He likes to tell. He likes to tell stories. He's really good at making up stories, and he has routine. His routine. That's what they call it with Paps, and that's normally their nighttime snack and stuff like that. And then we have kind of hours, unless he's already asleep. Sometimes Paps puts him to sleep before Nanny gets in there. So, oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all, things are going to have to slow down. I'm just saying. They are. They are. I still have not been able to go live on my other channel. I'm trying, okay? But the platform is not cooperating with me. So we'll see. We shall see. I still haven't figured out uh, Rumble, and yeah, it makes my head hurt just thinking about it. Oh, Lord, Lord. We're fixing to get a visitor. If you haven't yet, like, subscribe, and share, you guys. Okay? I can see how many have liked it. Yes.
Hello.
Hello. What are you doing?
Um, I don't know, but I am hungry.
You're hungry.
Probably because I ate popcorn for breakfast and had Zaxby's for supper.
Whose idea? Y'all, now he says he had popcorn for breakfast. Okay, let me explain before somebody out there thinks that that's all we have to eat here. Okay, he was offered something else. I did not feel well.
She offered me a Lunchable, and I ate the chocolate in it because
Yes,
she also ate a Lunchable.
I did. I did not feel well when I got up this morning. After a migraine, it's like a super bad hangover for me. So I did not cook breakfast this morning. Normally I would cook, okay, or make oatmeal or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, uh, he had popcorn, and then when we went to pick up our Azure order, we had to go by Zaxby's to get there to it, and Nanny fed him a good meal.
Yeah. She gave me a little treat because we don't usually eat at Zaxby's.
No, we do not. We do not eat out all the time, do we?
Nah.
No. So he he got a treat today. He loves their chicken and stuff, so he got him a treat. He's happy, and you know, we have a sucky governor here in Tennessee. Okay, look him up if you don't already know. He sucks. Hey, it's jammy time for you, dude. Go get your jammy jams on. Mm. Go get your jammy jams on, okay?
Oh.
Dude, it's gonna knock my shelves over. Okay, you're good. You're good to go. Go,
Okay.
go.
Bye.
Look, y'all, I'm gonna I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, okay? So I dressed up to go to get my Azure Standard order, okay? I did. I've got this shirt on. Y'all, it's so comfortable. I have that book, Peggy. I love that book. I live by that book. I really do. I try to anyway. I love it. One of my beautiful subscribers sent it to me, and I love it. Um, I read it cover to cover in 2 days. Love it. I wonder why. It's messing with subscribers too. Check your subscriptions, okay? Because it's deleting subscribers again. So I don't know. I'm not doing anything. I ain't got time. Okay. I've not done anything. I've not banned anybody or anything like that in quite a while. But anyway, so I dressed up. I had this shirt and I had on a pair of jeans. I wore blue jeans today. Okay, I did. And y'all, I come home and I love my shirt. Okay, and I had let me show you. Okay, I had to take your blue jeans off. I am not one to wear blue jeans. Okay, I'm more of a leggings type girl, stretchy pants. Okay, so let me show you. I got my jammy pants on. Yeah, so it's great. It's great. Business up top, bedtime on the bottom. Just saying. Oh, we all need to laugh, okay? We all need to laugh. Oh, they are the best. And y'all, it's going to be in the 30s tonight. Okay? I am not prepared for that. But it is good sleeping weather. So I came out of the bedroom with this on and I asked Paps, I said, "What do you think? Do a match?" Bless his heart, he lied. And he said, "You do." I said, "Is it too loud? Too much?" "No, it's perfect." Bless his heart. Yeah. I don't know where it's coming from, Ashley. I really don't. But yeah, it's going to be in the low 60s all week and for the highs, and the lows are going to be in the 30s. I am not prepared for this. Okay. Yeah, I'm setting a new trend. I do. I kept that on. I kept that on. So, yeah, just saying. There are times when I do not have. Okay. I'm at home. And that's one of the first things that goes bye bye. Oh, he's in his jammies now. Woo! Look at you. All right, go on in there. Go on in there. Yeah, that's true, Karen. That is very true. Very, very true. So, uh, I have seen. Yeah, I am not happy about it. I still have the air conditioner on in my bedroom. Okay, I do, and all the fans on high. Um, Perhaps may have to get another quilt out, but that's okay. That is okay. I have to be comfortable in order to sleep. It feels like um, it feels like a walk-in cooler in my room right now. To be honest with you, okay, it does, and it's great. I oh, I'm going to regret it tomorrow, Nisi. I know I am. I'm going to regret it tomorrow, but I did not get out there and get my plants covered up tonight. And y'all, I am so hoping, fingers crossed, that I do not wake up in the morning and them laid over dead. You know, I really do. Because I am just about this close to having enough green beans. I only planted green beans, snow peas, or snap peas, whatever you want to call them, okay? Carrots, and that was it. That's all I planted in the fall garden. That was it. And I have just about got enough green beans to do a run of dilly beans, and Paps wants to try them. We've not. I've had them, but it's been a while. He's never had them, so he's want me to do a run of them. So hey, I got the jars now. Why not? 101. Good Lord, Karen. Ugh. No. I'm good. I'll take this. Okay. well, we we usually don't see a hard frost here until November. Okay. And it's usually about the second week of November, sometimes later than that. And now all of a sudden, it's looking like we're going to have a hard frost this week. Really? It's not even Halloween. But okay, whatever. Them big granny gowns, is that what you're talking about, Karen? Because I do not sleep in these jammy pants. Y'all, I would roast. I would sweat. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Can't have anything on my legs and my feet. Okay? Nothing. Can't handle it. Get too hot. Get too hot. I like my granny gowns, my, what is it? Pioneer gowns. Oh, I can't help it. Oh, Nisi, if I could wear jammy paint everywhere, I mean, I could. I mean, there's people here that wear their jammy paints to Walmart and everywhere they go in the wintertime. So, I could. A moo yes. I am a moo kind of girl. Okay. uh, I bet we have an 80-degree Christmas. I'm just hoping that we do not have the same issues this year as we had last year right before Christmas. If y'all will remember, uh, was it the first week of December when that ice storm and stuff hit? I am not. No. I think it's pretty. I think it's really beautiful to look at. Okay. I just, no. I'm not a snow girl. I'm not an ice girl. No. Okay. I have never felt more claustrophobic than, oh, no. Just no. Okay. We don't want that. Let's see. Peggy, your husband does that too? I call it the wall of pillows. Okay, and I've got Aiden to calling it that too. The wall of pillows. Yes, that happens here too. Looks like pretty much everybody is a how do you keep from getting wrapped up in your nightgowns? Uh I don't wear them long ones. Okay. No. Oh Lord, Sally. God forbid you wear one, one of the sleeveless ones. They don't tell where them suckers is going to wind up by morning time. Okay. Behave, Missy, behave. Oh. Oh, I have to have my fans. I have a box fan at my feet. I have a small one at my head. I have the ceiling fan on high, and I have the air conditioner still on. So, yeah, yes. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Hey, Misty. Yeah, you take a chance at the knee length getting twisted too, but not near. I just, I can't have anything touching my legs below the knee, okay? I just can't. Like that part of my legs, most of the time, is out from under the cover, okay? I, after all this time, you'd think I'd be done with these hot flashes, but I am not, okay? I am not. Yes, he freezes. Like here I am slinging covers. I only want the flat sheet, and my feet and legs are out from underneath it. And he's over there. He's got the flat sheet. He's got the comforter, and he's got three blankets and a quilt over top of, and they are folded in half. Okay, so multiply that by two because they're folded in half, so it only fits his side of the bed. I want no part of that. Okay, no part of that. Don't put them blankets on my side. Okay, so they're folded in half, and he burrows down in there, and all you can see is his little face. Yeah. Sleep in a hat and gloves too. He probably would if I would, you know, if I wouldn't take pictures of him and post them. Oh, Dana, it. I got thrown. I had a full hysterectomy when I was 30, 31, 30, one of the two. Okay, so I got thrown into menopause extremely early in life, and I have been dealing with this ever since. And you'd think I'd be done. I mean, seriously. Mm. I already cleaned up my garden, didn't do any fall greens or anything this time. I got out there and worked in the garden Saturday and got a lot of my um, beds cleaned out. Um, I still have to plant garlic, which I think I planted too early last year, and it sprouted on me within a week. Okay, and it didn't do anything. It looked sad. So this year I'm waiting longer. Okay, I'm going to wait until probably the first or second week of November, get it planted, get it covered up, put it to bed for the winter, let it do its thing. Um, I'm trying different varieties this year. So I've got that to plant, and I'd like to plant some beets to kind of get started over the winter. We'll see. I don't know if the beets are going to happen. I really don't. I really don't. It about killed me getting out there cleaning them beds up Saturday while they were going to get the washing machine. So yeah, and then yesterday we went to church yesterday, um, and I I asked Paps. I said, would it be okay because I knew him and Aiden were leaving to go on an adventure, and I was like, hey, would it be okay if we just ran over here and grabbed a snack? That way, I can get to work when I get home. And we went to this little Mexican restaurant, and I ate maybe 4 or 5 chips and salsa. And they brought my food out, and I took a couple of bites of it, and that was it. I was sick, and I told him, I said, I'm going to the car. And they finished their food and, put mine in a container, and I went out to the car and sat. I couldn't. I couldn't be in there with all the food smells and stuff. It was just, yeah, Laura, I'm sure that is some of it, babe. I'm sure it is. It's got to be crazy stressful. Uh, my husband's nickname is Pup. He freezes too, but he can add blankets. Hey, that's the whole thing about it, okay? He can add blankets. I cannot take enough off in order to survive, okay? Crazy. Uh, my hubby's like, Paps, bless your heart, Laura. Bless your heart. I shouldn't say that. He, Paps is good, okay? He takes care of me. He does. A lot of it, Lord, may be the noise off of it. Oh, I love that. I love Home Alone too. Aiden and I watched that together. Oh, me too, Karen. Me too. I sweat in places I've never had sweat before. Yeah, yeah. I know that feeling. Yeah. Nacy, have you not watched any of my videos? I have 12 gallon bags of tomatoes in my freezers right now, just waiting on the last of them to finish up, which I cleaned them out Saturday. I've got a few in there that are um, ripening. Lord. So as soon as they finish and all that, then I'll get to canning tomatoes. But right now, I'm just not. Ain't no sense in having that mess, 50 blue million times. Thank you, Ruby. He really does. He is a sweet, sweet boy. Ding, ding. Oh, okay. You mean ding dong? I'm asking for a friend. Okay. Oh. Okay. So I have a question. I have a question for you ladies, okay, that use this, like the aluminum free deodorant and things of that nature, okay? um, did any of you like? I tried the native deodorant. Okay, I love the lotion and the body wash and the shampoo and conditioner. I love the whole thing. Okay, so I got me a set of the sugar cookie scent, and I got the deodorant, and um, it caused blisters, and I don't know why. So if any of you use anything like that and had a reaction like that, or might know why I had a reaction like that, could you please let me know? That'd be great. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna can whole tomatoes, Piggy. I did. I've already done my salsa and my barbecue sauce and my spaghetti sauce. Um, I've already done all that. So I'm just gonna can up some whole tomatoes. The fragrance, really? See, I thought this would be better for me since it's. I did notice that it was. It's not smooth. Okay, it's crunchy. That's my description of it. It's crunchy, and that's probably not the way um, to say it, but it was very sandy ish. Okay, I'm just saying, very sandy ish, and it makes me very sad. It makes me very sad that I spent that money on that, and that's what Joseph said. Well, Mom, it said it is sugar cookie scent, so that might have something to do with it. I don't know. I got it at Walmart, so I don't know. I don't know if I can take it back. I mean, I used it. Okay, is that something that you can only order online, Mary Ellen, or is that something you can get, at a store like Walmart ish type thing, or you ought to see me when I stand in front of a freezer. You too, huh? You too. Really? Oh, honey, just wait. It gets worse. Okay, it gets worse. Oh, I'd love to try it. To try the is it lume, lumi? Y'all know I'm going to butcher these words. Okay, I would love to try that. They have a sample pack you can get. What? Target and Walmart may carry it now. Well, I have, I have, I have a label reader. Okay, and he drives me crazy. His name is Joseph. Okay, and he reads the labels on everything. Do you know what's in that? No, I don't. But I do know it's $1, and what you're trying to get me to buy is 20. So Um, but yeah, he's my label reader, and he taught me into getting this native stuff and trying it. So I did, and he was really rooting for it not being the deodorant that put blisters on me. But yeah, okay, some of y'all are not old enough to remember this, okay, but some of you are. Back in the day, we had this stuff called Nair, 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 okay, and y'all, it was like the industrial strength stuff, and I, I think they've changed the formula since back in my day. Okay, I really think they have. I think they've toned it down quite a bit. I'm not sure, but I think they have. It doesn't have that chemical smell to it as bad as it did back in the day. Okay. But anyway, I was going to a pool party with my soon to be sister in law, and um, I needed to hurry. Okay. And we were dirt poor. We didn't have running water in the house. Okay. We did not have running water in the house. Um, so I put Nair on my legs and my pits. Okay. I did. And run around trying to, back then it was the 80s. Okay. You had to have your hair did. You had to have, the can of Aquanet on it, and you just, okay, I may have left it on a minute or so too long, I don't know, but I rinsed it off my legs. I went outside out the back door, and I poured the water on my legs, got that rinsed off, and then I came in and poured some more water in the wash pan and went to do my arms. And when I did, um, yeah, blisters had already formed under my arms, and they were almost bleeding. Okay. And it was bad. Like, I had to walk around like this because I could not put my arms down because of the blisters. And I could not shave underneath my arms. I could not do anything. And by the time it all went away and I was able to touch it again, um, I could have wore braids. Okay, just it took that long for it to heal up. There were there were blisters on top of blisters. So yeah, it was it was bad. We did kill the ozone layer. Okay, we did. I'm just saying. I mean, just with the Aquanet alone, I bet you were ahead of the pool. I didn't get to go, Shirley. I didn't get to go. I was crying. And Mama, bless her heart, my mama dipped snuff, okay? And she had her big lip full when I went in there crying to her. And she told me, she said, lift your arms up. And I did. And y'all, before I knew it, she had smacked that snuff under my arms, okay? And was sitting there patting it. She took it out of her mouth and put it on my arms. Now, tobacco and tobacco products will it will take, okay, uh, the sting out of a sting, okay? If you get stung by a yellow jacket or a sweat bee or whatever, it will. It will not take the sting out of chemical burns under your arms, okay? But I had to stand there like this with Mama's snuff dripping from my armpits, okay? Crying my eyes out. It was bad. It was so bad. Oh, thank y'all for letting me share that little tidbit of information. That's how Yeah, it was. It was Mary Ellen. Yeah. It was. Oh, mine did Swisher Sweet, and bless her heart, she had to have her snuff, and that's what she looked like when she had a dip in. She had to have her snuff, even when she was at her sickest and at her lowest. She had to have her snuff. Not exact. Oh Lord, yeah. Oh yes, yes. When we'd put peroxide in our hair and go outside, and I mean, you just yeah. Oh, that's not for deodorant. Oh wait a minute. Let me. Let's back up here. Well, I paid $9.97 for this native stuff. Yeah, I think I would have flashbacks smelling Noxzema. I'm just saying, not good ones either. Whole body deodorant. Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to want to put that after it's been put other places. Okay. Um, Karen, a lot of them are um, intense with sleeping bags, and um, it's tough. They're afraid, and I'm not saying everybody, okay? Please do not get me wrong. I'm not saying everybody's like this. There are some that are refusing to leave the area because of things going on in that area, looters and other things. Um, so, yeah, they're having a tough time. There are some that have been put into shelters and things like that. I did hear about that, Niecy, and I laughed my butt off. Yep, yep, sure will, Miss Shirley. They will survive, that is for sure. These are some strong people, okay? Let me tell you. Um, they arrested a guy that threatened FEMA. Uh, uh, I don't know that he will be there long. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, they still sell Noxzema. Yes, ma'am. They sure do. Now, I don't know if it still smells the same or not because I have not bought it or been around it in years. My kids were allergic to it, and I have not got sunburnt bad enough to where I felt like I needed it in a long time. I like the air conditioning too well. So their sample pack online is around $30, I believe. So it's worth it. I'll go get the sample pack and see if I'm able to wear it. Oh, he's already out. Mountain people aren't going to let. No, they are not. Uh, no, they're not. Um, like I've said before, if y'all knew what was really happening, you'd be amazed. Okay, you would you'd be amazed. Mm-mm. We take care of our own, you know, and yeah, Stridex, yes. I remember that. Those pads, yes. I remember those. What I miss with Niecy? I got called an uneducated hillbilly for talking about. Really? I would love to know who did that, Niecy. I would love to know. They're the uneducated hick. Okay? I won't. I won't call him a hillbilly because we too good for that. Okay? I won't destroy the hillbilly name with that. Hey, Joey. On your face. Uh. Hey, Barbara. Uh. You must be joking. Yeah, send it to me. Send it to me. I have not been making friends on Facebook lately. I've been pissing people off. Woo! Because I don't let them lie, okay? Or run with fake news and stuff like that. I'm going to call them out every time. I don't care who they are. I do not care. There was a candidate for Tennessee State Congressional District 35 or something like that. She's running for Congress, y'all. And she wants to argue with me. She argued with me and told me to go put my feet in the grass. Okay? How far am I from the devastation? I am about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on a lot of things. So, I have friends and family that are there, that are in two separate areas of the affected areas. So, we have been making sure they're good. Um, yeah. Hey, Ann, I've missed you. I sure have. You okay? Mm-hmm, Peggy. Mm-hmm. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Miss Ann. I really am. I've missed you. So, yeah. I know what you're dealing with, Miss Ann, or I know the feeling of it, okay? Thank you, Patricia. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, Miss Ann. Lord have mercy. I'm telling you what, it don't make a good golly darn whopper who wins this election. It don't. It don't. It don't matter. Okay? There's going to be hell to pay come if we find out November 5th who the winner is, okay? It'll start that night. Okay? But I'm pretty sure we're not going to know on the 5th who wins or loses or whatever. Okay? It'll be the 6th, and bye viewers, I see you. Yeah. It'll be November 6th when we find out, and that's when, shit'll hit the fan and things will go stupid. Oh, it makes a difference, yeah. But as far as people going stupid, there's going to be people pissed off on both sides. It don't matter. It don't matter. There's going to be hell to pay no matter who wins, just for the simple fact that some people who shall remain nameless think that they're freaking entitled to the whole thing. Okay? And then there's us regular folk. Well, and did you see where Hillary says that if um, if we have free speech on social media and on the internet, that there's no way for them to control it? They're already trying. They're already trying. Hey, Tammy, how you doing, darling? I hope so, Shirley. I hope so. Oh yeah, they've already practiced with all that. They've already practiced. Bye, Peggy. Mwah. Thank you for joining us. Love you. October surprise. Um, I have an opinion on that, but I'm gonna save that for a video on the other channel. Okay. Yeah, they can't be Clinton. Yeah. Yep. I would love to see that. Well, I say I would love to see that, Anne, but the proof's gonna have to be in the pudding. If they get in there, um, he's gonna have to prove it to me. Okay, just because I watched him before. I will have to go try that, Niecy. I missed something. Ah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did you? Oh Lord, here I go. Did y'all see where Dum Dum Bill put his foot in his mouth and said that um, the killer of Lake and Riley was not fully vetted? You think? Do you think, Bill? Do you think? Swear? What? There's no notification button. Maybe that's because I'm new, Karen. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. You love pissed off people? Me too. They fun. They fun to wind them up and wind them up and then let them go. Oh, you just a bunch of crybabies. Oh, Tammy, holler at me, darling. Holler at me tomorrow, okay? Let's me and you talk, okay? Let's me and you talk, baby. Because I've been right there with you all last week. It's like we're on the same wavelength. I don't mistrust him yet either, but I'm leery, okay? And that's just me with trust issues. It just is. Oh yeah, he throwing her under the bus and then pulling forward and backing up, pulling forward, backing up, speed bump. It's funny. It's just funny. I'm sorry. Anyway, please do that later, Tammy. I don't know what name I was fixing to call you. I really don't. Elmer Fudd. Oh, Lord. Uh huh. Exactly. Vet everybody. Trust nobody. Okay? Vet everybody. That's where I'm at with this. Do your own. Aiden, dude, just a minute. Do your own research, y'all. Seriously, do your research on these things that they're saying. They're lying. If they're going to sit there and lie about what's being done for the victims of a hurricane, do you really think they're not going to lie about, other things? I mean, come on. If you got to lie about help that you're supposed to be putting out there for these victims, okay, if you got to lie about that, what else are you going to lie about? Because you've got thousands of people standing there knowing the truth, okay? While you're standing there or sitting there or whatever, lying your ass off. And there's people standing there going, what? That didn't happen. What? Uh-uh. And then you want to call them the liars and say that they're putting out misinformation? Girl, you better. Uh-uh. 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 Mm-mm. Oh, I laughed my butt off when DeSantis went after her and told her that it wasn't about her. Okay. I laughed. No, the administration didn't do anything and continued to do nothing. Okay. She sat there right before Hurricane Milton hit. Okay. She sat there. Y'all, she ain't got authority to do nothing. She is not the president. Okay? Mm-hmm. She is the VP. She has no authority to do anything. Now, I question why Joe ain't out here making all these announcements of, what they're going to offer as far as, the loan program to the um, hurricane victims and things like that. Okay? But she sat there and said that they had the National Guard ready to go. They had this, and this lined up. And as soon as it went through, then they were going to come in and take care of everybody. And I'm like, really? Really? Because you stop for a photo op for Helene here. Uh, you might want to get your story straight there, sweetheart, okay? Because your female leaders and the person that actually is supposed to run the country, well, they're saying something different, darling. Sit down and shut up. Let the adults have a conversation. Okay. Oh, I know. I know a couple that were done that way, Nisi. I'm not the only big mouth in this family. Okay. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's like Joe. He stood out there. Obama just pulled a card from Joe's deck. Okay. Joe would sit there and say, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. That's when right there. That's when that should have been shut down right there. Okay? Had that come out of anybody else's mouth but his, all hell would have broke loose. All hell. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what anybody else says. Had that come out of anybody else's mouth, had that come out of Donald Trump's mouth, they'd be wanting parts of him on a silver platter. Okay? It's a simple truth, y'all. And if you don't like my opinion, hey, there's the X. Hit it and go. If you don't like my opinion, there's the unsubscribe button. Please go. Because I freely share my opinion. Because okay, I was one of the idiots that, you know, thought differently up until recently. And when, bye, Ashley, love you. And after I started doing my research and finding out, you know, that's bullshit, that's bullshit, that's bullshit. Uh, guess what? So is that, and that. All of it. Lie after lie after lie. Okay? Mm-mm. No. See, I'm not stupid. I'm not in a Trump cult. Okay? I'm not a full on, what is it they call them? Maggots. Okay? I'm a smart woman. Not Karen. I can do my own research. I can find out the truth. I don't need to have the idiots in the media sit there and spoon feed me lie after lie after lie. Fact check it all. Okay? You're going to find out what I'm saying. I had a woman on Facebook that was sitting there arguing. Something was said about um, donations coming here, and for Hurricane Helene and all that. And she had the audacity to say that Trump started a GoFundMe and had said that he was only going to donate 3% of whatever was raised on that GoFundMe. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all, I lost it right then and there. That's a lie. That is nothing but a lie. Okay? The man has already donated millions of his own money to the hurricane relief. Plus, he started a campaign. I don't think it was a GoFundMe. I think it was one of the other ones, okay? Because, GoFundMe is a little, what's the word? Scrappy. Okay? We'll say that. I don't remember the exact platform that it was on. He ain't keeping none of that money. Come on. Give me a freaking break. Give me a break. It's just, there's so much. And they want to point the finger at, anybody that is smart enough to do their own research and is smart enough to, you know, put their own words out there, and they want to point the fingers at us and say misinformation. No, prove it. Prove it. Show me it's misinformation. Okay? If I'm wrong, I'll put my big girl panties on and I will. I'll admit that I'm wrong. I have no problem with that. Okay? But it better be from reliable sources and not Macy Hirano's website. Okay? You know, she is she is from Hawaii. Okay, she's full of shit. She just is. She lies just like the rest of them. And yeah, yes, yes. I I was an RFK girl. I still am an RFK girl. It broke my heart that he lost his mama last week. Okay, it did. It broke my heart. Um, Especially with everything going on, and Miss Ethel was a very strong lady, very strong, and it broke my heart that he lost his mama. So good news today. My son got married today at the courthouse. Oh, congratulations! That's awesome. Yes, they are, Marianne. Yes, they are. That was the GoFundMe charge. So they were trying to say uh, that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Candace Owens has dug up the dirt. Yeah, I've been keeping up with that, and I'm like, oh, I did not know that. Okay, I did not. I did not. Uh, yeah, she's been doing real good. Erica, it makes me upset. It does because it's right there. All they have to do is open their eyes, stop listening to CNN and MSNBC, Fox News, and any of the others out there. I mean, good Lord, CBS News has been called out so many times here lately for the editing and the giving of questions and all that. Ugh, come on, people. Come on. Y'all are not this stupid. That's what I want to say to them. Yeah, yeah. It's sad. It's truly sad to me. Okay? A fake Jamaican. Oh, dear God. I can't even. I can't. I just can't. I just can't. If somebody like me can go from hardcore believing things, okay, to catching the hint of a lie, okay, just just a hint of a lie, and it's like, wait a minute, what? And I backed it up, watched it again. There it was, sure enough. And I got to digging and going down the rabbit holes and finding out more. There was more being added to it, okay? And I spent weeks researching and finding out um, the truth. Finding out that, well, they don't have a legal leg to stand on doing that, but yet they're doing it anyway. Um, that's no better than a communist country. Are we a communist country now? What's really going on? What rabbit hole is I in? Um, I was actually looking at, um, how do I say this? I was actually looking at the um, legal issue that DJT was having in Atlanta, and I caught the whiff of a lie. And come to find out, after going down that rabbit hole, I went down about, oh, I don't know, um, probably 75 to 100 more, and found out that it's not what they say it is. You know, we're in trouble. Okay, we're in trouble. I would suggest you um, start with the prosecutor down there in Atlanta. Go down that rabbit hole. Find out why she was um, visiting the White House along with others that followed suit with her and what she did and how many times they were at the White House. That's a good place to start. Okay. And if you can sit there and you can honestly tell me that you believe that um, that's all conspiracy theory, let me put it to you straight. You're stupid. You don't want to see. You don't want to see what's happening. You don't want to see what's going on. You don't. They're telling you. They're telling you exactly what they're doing, and you don't want to believe it. You do not want to believe that this great country could be that worthless. Okay? We're in trouble. If that trash, oh, if that trash wins this election, we're in trouble. We are. Mm-hmm. Well, now that, see, that was Dick Cheney himself. He was in on that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Old Dick Cheney. Yeah. He turned out to be a good one, didn't he? Yeah. Him and his daughter both. Oh, we're more than done. Oh, yes, we have. And we have sat on our thumbs and we have allowed it to be done. Sure have. And it's not just one side or the other, y'all. It's both sides. Okay? Just like I was saying, they were saying about, um, they told us Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. Um, that was the Republicans. Okay? That was Dick Cheney. When I say I really don't care who you vote for, just do your research. Know the truth before you open your mouth. Hold these people accountable for their actions. Okay? If they're in the wrong, call them out on it. Hold them accountable for their actions. I do. I don't care which side of the aisle they're on. I do. And when they're wrong, they're wrong. Stop holding these people up on a stinking pedestal when they don't deserve any part of it. There's my rant for the night. Y'all knew that was coming. And did you see the video of the people coming across the border that they intercepted? Did y'all see that today? They were Iranian. They were Iranian. Hmm. They were. They were Iranian. They were Egyptian. They were from the Congo. Hmm. They stood right there. Most of them that came were trying to come across that were intercepted. They told their names. They told how, I think maybe how old they were, where they were from, and most of them were going to Florida. A couple of them were going to Las Vegas. I love Sean Ryan. If y'all do not watch Sean Ryan here or listen to his podcast, you need to. I love Sean Ryan. Okay. I had a guy that I thought I was going to be a fan of. Okay. I thought that he was going to be super patriotic and that he was going to. I didn't expect him to be, how do I put this? I didn't expect him to be one side or the other, okay? I expected him to, because of what he had, what he had been through, what he had done for his career. I expected him to be patriotic and I expected him to love this country and to stand by it. And the first few videos that I watched of him, it was like, yeah, I like this guy. And it just got to the point to where um, he was just a shit stir. That's all he is. He's a shit stir, and um, he's going to get a lot of people in trouble. He's telling people that, um, well, if I tell you all that, then you're going to know who I'm talking about. And I'm not going to talk shit about another channel, naming them. Okay, I'll say things how I feel about them, but I'm not going to name them. I'm not going to call them out. And if I say what he's done and said, then y'all know exactly who I'm talking about because it is a bigger channel, and he's dangerous in my point of view. Um, the other day, it was um, one of his neighbors had put a sign up, and I knew exactly what the neighbor was talking about, and apparently so did a few others in the comment section, and he blasted off. He blasted off and called him a redneck, and I thought, you dumb shit, you're a redneck too. Have you listened to yourself? You know, it's your neighbor. You're from there. It's your hometown. I'm just, so I unsubscribed to him. I did. I'm done with that. If you're not gonna stand up for this country and for what we stand for and what our basic morals and values and rights and freedoms are, get out of my way. I don't want to have anything to do with you. And I don't. I don't care who you are. That hurts my family, okay? And when you're hurting my family, what would you do? Would you stand there and be buddy buddy with people that were hurting your family? I see these memes on Facebook. Don't ruin a friendship over politicians that don't even know your name. Okay, first of all, uh, it ain't over politicians. Okay, it ain't. And I'm going to say this, and I'm probably going to get in trouble, but that's okay. If I have friends that ain't got no more sense than to get out here and to chant death to America and free Palestine and what's some of the other stuff? You see where I'm going with this? Um, I don't need them friends. Okay, if I'm friends with somebody, hey hey darling, if I'm friends with somebody and they believe in unaliving a baby up until the moment of birth, get out of here. Okay? And for those that sit there and want to say that that never happened in this country, you need to go back and you need to listen to Ralph Northam, who was the governor of Virginia, sit there and talk about what happens. See, they were trying to push all this through, okay? And the whole video on this will be on my other channel. They were trying to push all this through in Virginia. They were, quietly, silently, and they thought they had it. I think that's why old Northam went on the radio station and did the interview, and he screwed up royally by doing that. He sure did. He sure did. Because I think it was right before that he sent um, one of his people in to try to push this bill through, and it just so happened that a God-fearing member sat on that board and asked that intern, that assistant, the questions that needed to be asked. And it started turning people's stomachs to answer that the answers that were being given. There's video of this. It's here on YouTube. It's out there on the internet. Go check it out. Don't believe me. Go check it out. Go check it out. Watch the whole thing. Watch the interaction between the assistant or the intern or whatever she was and the person sitting on the board. Go watch it. It broke my heart. I sat there and cried like a baby. Okay? I sat there and cried like a baby. I don't need friends like that. And I won't put up with them. Okay? I just won't. I don't care if I've known that person 50, 60 years. I ain't that old. Okay? I don't care. They got to go because I am not. I am not. Mm-mm. No. Uh-uh. No way. God don't make mistakes. Remember that. God don't make mistakes. We do. God don't. And he sure don't like ugly neither. Okay? Look here. We've been going for over 2 hours now. Y'all, it sure is, Niecy. It sure is. Otherwise, if it wasn't, they don't want to talk about that. Okay, they don't like that word. They don't want that word used. But if it wasn't, when it's convenient for them, like Scott Peterson, he unalived his wife and his unborn child, and he's sitting on death row for double homicide for an unborn that they say is not a human yet. It's just sales, right? It's just sales. See, when it's convenient for them, this was in California too. Okay, so when it's um, convenient for them, then that baby is human. That baby is a person. That baby means something. But when it's not convenient for them, piss on it. Mm-mm. No. Nope, it's just sales. It's just sales. Don't care. It's just sales. Am I wrong? Hey, if I'm wrong, put it up to me and tell me I'm wrong. You can't. You can't because I'm not. Yeah, exactly, Mary Ellen. They'll be out there, raising all kinds of hell, rioting, burning businesses, burning cars, destroying property. It don't matter because, you know, justice is being served, so to speak. So much I could say right now. So much I could say. Oh, it's horrible. Horrible. So much I could say, but I won't. I won't. I've preached enough tonight. And I don't know if I can get up out of this chair or not. I've sat here for over 2 hours and my butt is numb. Yeah, we need to be praying. We need to be on our knees praying. Um, Again, it doesn't matter who wins or loses. Somebody's going to be pissed off. And, you know, if this is not a SHTF situation, I don't know what is. I really don't. And I'm worried about our nation. I'm worried about our elderly. I'm worried about our kids. I'm worried about a lot of things. I really am. I really am. It's not going to be pretty. That's my opinion. I mean, you see it building up. It's building up and building up and building up. Okay, and it's going to explode. It's going to explode. It has nowhere else to go. Okay, they have got us so divided at this point in time. Okay, and they keep stirring the pot and stirring the pot and stirring the pot. And I guess it's your opinion as to who I'm talking about as they, okay? And it don't matter. It could be either side. It don't matter. The pot's being stirred. That's all that needs to matter. The pot's being stirred. We're being divided as a country. Do you know what happened the last time that happened? Hmm? Yes, Joy. Hmm. I had to think a minute, but yes. Y'all better think about it. I hope that each and every one of you guys are prepared. I've talked about this many, 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 many times and telling you guys in a roundabout way because I can't just come out and just say what I want to say, okay? But I hope that you guys are prepared for what's probably going to happen. More than likely going to happen. It's got to go somewhere, okay? I've got my ducks in a row, okay? And it's spread out. I There are things that I will tell you guys after this is over with, okay? You never have all your stuff in one place. I hope y'all are prepared. That worries me. That's what worries me about the whole thing. Miss Ann, mm, see, I want to go get people and bring them here, you know. Mm. I worry about people like Miss Ann. And there are a few others on here, you know. I know, Miss Ann. I know. And that's probably going to be one of the first things they shut down, to be quite honest. Anything that's considered a convenience. You know, Pinball said something on one of his videos the other day about, you know, if she wins, okay, and I can't even say her name, y'all. It just makes me want to puke. But if she wins, who's to say that we will not be punished for not falling in line with the program all this time? And you know, that got me to thinking, well, you know, with what I've seen happening and what what they've been capable of getting by with, and we're just like, okay. I mean, normally traders are, you know, they're handled quickly. Normally traders are handled quickly, but apparently, you know, these two are like freaking cats, and they've got 9 lives or something. I don't know. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody, y'all are completely on point. Y'all are seeing the big picture that I am seeing. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to see this. It's really not. And the sad part is that We are the elite. When it comes to countries and the way of living and things like that, we are the elite. But we're going to pay a price for all that. We are being taken down from the inside out. We sure are. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Well, Marianne, they didn't like the history, so they decided to destroy it. They went out and them damn statues, they had to come down, right? If we keep denying history, it's going to keep repeating itself, unfortunately, again and again and again. If we don't learn from it, we don't learn from our history, and they don't want that. Okay, they don't want that. They don't. They want to erase the parts that they pick and choose to erase. Okay, I say put it out there. Good, bad, ugly, indifferent, whatever. Put it out there. That's our history. That's us. That's what we are about. That's our history. Don't destroy it. Because if you do that, we're damned to reliving it again and again and again. Because the future generations, if the good Lord allows there to be future generations, they're not going to know anything about it. Okay? That's the sad part to me. And we sat there and we allowed it. Because they screamed the loudest and they screamed us down. And we got called racist and we got called xenophobes and whatever other kind of phobes. Okay? That racist word has become non meaning anymore. It's been used too much for no reason. That's my opinion. Yes, ma'am, Mary Ellen. Revelation is laying out right in front of our eyes. It sure is. Yes, ma'am, Niecy. We left a lot of equipment over there and we left a lot of people. Okay. 13 may not seem like a lot to some, but to any military family, 13 is way too many. One was way too many. They should have never been left over there. Never. This administration sacrificed those 13, and to this day, they have not had the balls to pick up the phone and to call those 13 families of those 13 military members and to have one word to say to them. Not one. Fact check that. Okay? The only thing they done was bitched and griped because Trump got invited to go to Arlington. The cameras were not there for him. He did not have them come there. Okay, that was the story told by the lying media and you know the administration because they were jealous. They didn't even show up. Okay, they didn't even show up for the memorial, but yet they want to bitch and gripe about it. Shut up. You caused it. You caused it. And you've not even made an apology to the families or even opened your mouth to offer your condolences to the families. You sent a letter. Does that seem presidential to y'all? Does it? It doesn't to me. You see, I'm 54 years old, fixing to be 55 here before too long. Okay? And I have watched things go on in this country and abroad. And I have watched how presidential should look. Okay? I've seen in certain circumstances how presidential should look and should be felt by the person that is holding that office. Okay? There are some things that have went on in this country and abroad that you could tell that that president was holding it together by one heartstring. Okay? That's presidential to me when they actually show that they care about the people that they're supposed to be protecting and serving. Not when they have the audacity to stand there and tell them to tell the people that they're supposed to be protecting and serving that they've had enough of hearing about our prayers. Okay? They don't want to hear no more about that. That we've gotten all we're going to get as far as help when there are newborns and tiny babies, innocent babies, losing their lives on them mountains up there. Okay? And they're at the beach or they're campaigning. Okay? Or they're on some stupid talk show getting the shit edited out of them because they can't put a sentence together. That's not presidential to me. That's sick, evil, and twisted. Very much so. There's nothing presidential about these people or anybody surrounding these people. And if you think so, you need to delete me completely. Okay? I'm done playing this game. I am. It's affecting my family. It's affecting my family. It's affecting your family. You ought to be pissed. But instead, there are so many still sitting there cheering them on. They do no wrong. Pull your head out of your tail. Okay? Pull your head out of their tails. They want to call us a Trump cult. Um, is that the pot calling the kettle black? I think it might be. I think it might be. Oh, yeah. Misinformation. I think thou protesteth too much. I think thou useth the word misinformation too much. Anyway. Mm. Miss Ann, they have given everything else to the illegals. Why not? Why not? Oh, that's the newest thing. They've offered they've offered to people with Hurricane Helene a $750 loan. If you've not watched my video on the other channel about that, you need to go over and watch it. Okay, I have an opinion on that, but they've offered them a $750 loan, and somebody said, no, 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 now that's not all they're going to get. $750 is not all they're going to get. And in order for the illegals to get food stamps and stuff, they have to have a social security number and blah blah blah. So that means that they're not illegals. Y'all, I could have typed all night just to try to explain to this little girl, but um, you know what? She wouldn't have listened anyway, and it's just like, you're too stupid for your own good. Go on. You know, I I have no words when they're that far out there. Okay, I don't know where they get this stuff from. I really don't. It's not that hard. They're handed this stuff when they come across the border. They don't have to have it. But anyway. Oh, anyway, my phone is about to die. So I'm going to go. Love y'all. See y'all Wednesday, 2 days from now, if not before. Love y'all.